Hey guys, and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Let us call in a new order. So we've got anything with experience bonus. Ooh, that guy wanted only a 31%. Sure, let's take this Bolt Chapman. Let's take this piece of junk. I love these pieces of crap. Like, do you actually have a list? Let's check. No, no list. Running gear faults and. Alright. So let's see what we can use. I'm guessing we can't. No, not that. That's not what I wanted. Examine tools. Didn't think it would have an OBD port. Wow. I was actually wanting to look for something. Don't know if that any of that is broken, because this entire car is just crap. Well, I actually don't know right now. Does it? We take it to the test track. Yes, it does start. So let's take it to the test track, then we'll put it on the test. We'll put it on the jiggler. I forget the name of it. This is a test track. What's the other one called? Test something. Was that 50? Was that 50 mile an hour? In first? Oh, it drifts like a beast as well. I don't know. I couldn't tell if it was 50 mile an hour in first or what. Oh, it's kilometers. 50 kilometers an hour in first, it's not too bad though. That's one of the gear faults. We got all the skid marks here. I actually managed to stop in time this time. That's unusual. Oh, yeah, I got the Mazda DLC, but I never did get the other DLC. Alright, so we know a couple of things that's broken with it. The test path. Okay, so there's a test track and a test path. I wonder if like everything I'll take off of this is just going to be shoot like proper junk though. 6 hours later it starts. Alright. God, I bet if you got something like this you would and got like a newer car, some of the broken stuff on the newer car you could just shove on this one. But yeah, that's a 30%. Can you just like sort it? I wonder if they want the suspension fixed. I mean, if we find issues, we don't really need to fix it unless that's what they want. I'm sure he says he wanted the brakes fixed, but not the parking. The lifter. I don't know why I always get the parking and the lifter mixed up. Right, take up stage uno. Our status, alright, we've got a couple of issues there. Right. They're all running gear faults, so let's check them all so we can see what we need to fix. Finish the order. Was it 31% everything needs to be? Let's see. So we don't know the condition of half of this junk. Mainly down to the fact that I don't want to pull that off. Alright, so we need to... Swoop. We got to right up there to actually check that stuff. Right, so to do the gearbox I need to remove the starter, which I need to actually... Rush me! Which I need to actually be in the engine bay for. Right, starter's off. Okay. Now I need to just remove the drive shaft. People actually complain about this. This is something that I've seen a lot of complaints about, is that like, oh, you need to unscrew the bolts from so far away on the drive shaft. It's like, really? Is there a problem with that? I don't know. Maybe it's just me not seeing a problem where there apparently is one, but I don't know. Is all of this okay? I'm guessing so. Because it didn't complain about it. Alright, well let's just frickin' shove the drive shaft back on. I was half expecting that would be... that half of the gearing issues would be something to do with the gearbox, but no, apparently not. The clutch assembly. But no. But no. Right, let's get to removing. Right, brake drum off, 33%. What's the percentage? 31. So anything under 31 is needing taken off. A solid rear drive axle's gubbed. Front wheel cylinders also broke. And knuckle housing's broke. Well, let's take off the Usain bolts. The Usain Bolt numero dos. Because that leaf spring looks fucked as well, and it is. Oh, we need to take the bushing. That's the issue, it's very difficult to see if something is like actually gubbed, because 90% of this car is gubbed. I don't think that is broke. Not really. Right, let's see if there's anything that we've found that isn't starred. Yeah, the knuckle housing. Okay, so we pulled all of that off. Now there's stuff at the front to be pulled off as well. You know what? No. Let's head back to the rear. And we'll replace all of this stuff before anything else. First off, let's see if we can fix anything. What percentage are you needing? 31%. Okay. So anything we've pulled off, if we can get it above 31%. Nah, it's all actual trash. Alright, so let's go into my inventory and just sell the junk, because the junk parts are the parts that you literally can't fix. Well, I think that rim. I think some of these bits also cannot be fixed. Someone told me that I can also use enter to sell stuff, which is really nice to know. Yeah, these filters. Cam gear's done. Okay. Alright, I need a solid axle control arm, which I don't have. So, unfortunately... solid dash axle, actually, Cedro. Alright. And the rubber bushing. Rear shock absorber B. Rear shock absorber B. Sorted. Okay. Spring caps, fine. Rear springs, total. Probably putting a good rear spring on it. We only had a crappy one. There we go. New spring plate, we've got one that I fixed. Put the Usain bolts back on. I swear I say that guy's name differently every time. Rear knuckle housing B. Right, we need that. Rear axle knuckle housing B. Put a new one right in there. Wheel hub 4. Solid rear drive axle. What is it? SSSSS. Solid rear drive axle. Ooh, 145 bucks. But at least you're getting brand new, mate. At least you're getting brand new. I need a drum wheel cylinder. Alright. I think the brake shoe is fine, yep. Brake drum also fine. Well, relatively speaking. And the rim is also fine. Hey, if they're only coming in for one thing, then I will repair that one thing, and then I will get on with my day. Alright. So it's like, I've spent 437 and they're like, right, okay, well, we'll pay you the money that you spent on it, because you've not done the job. Which is still nice. It's nice that it's like, if you don't finish the job, you can just hit finish and get the money back that you spent on it. Alright, take the bearing off. I just pulled out the oil filter by accident. Okay, outer tie rod. Inner tie rod scubbed as well. Okay. I can just remove that completely. This bottom suspension arm looks scubbed as well. That steering rack also looks pretty gubbed. Can be examined by taking it off the car. Well then. Okay, let's get rid of this tire. Right. No, pull the bearing out. There we go. This shouldn't be too much of a hassle, to be fair. I swear that steering rack's fucked, man. Steering rack? 11%. Fucking nut. I'm so glad that I figured that I took the time just to pull that one off as well. Right, swaybar front end link. Alright. Alright, sweet. Okay, now... Oh, I was like, what the hell? I thought we took a load of bits off. Now let's have a look. We found those, and those. Perfect. Okay, and once again, it was 31%. The upper suspension arm is going to need replacing. Fucking hell, we made it 99%? The hell? That was impressive. Alright, and instead of doing that, let's go into my inventory and sell the junk. Alright. Let's separate that. Wait, I don't know if that was the shit one or the good one that I just separated. $48, $39, and $44. Yeah, that was the good one that I separated. Derp! Oh, such an idiot. Alright, let's take those. Let's separate this one. Yes, that's the shock absorber cap's fine. It's the spring and the other chat that's not. Take parts. Wonder if I can fix them. No. So what does I need? Join parts. Double wishbone shock absorber. So double wishbone shock absorber, and I need a front spring as well. I bet I'm going to just get the shock absorber cap, because otherwise I'm just gonna get gubbed for it. But let's do that. Yes. Alright. Part mount, I need a front steering knuckle C. And I think that was the one from the other side. So front steering knuckle C. If it's blue, it needs new. Oh, you remember it? It's blue, it needs new. Front axle knuckle cover is not blue. Just whatever one on doesn't make any fucking difference. That wheel hub's fine. I think the brake disc needs anything done to it. Those brake pads are good though. Calipers are all done. The upper suspension arm doesn't need replacing. Let's use that one. 43 and 43. Yep, put on the shitty ones. Bottom suspension arm, 43 is fine. 38 and 34 should also be fine. Alright. Let's get that on there. What the fuck am I looking for now? The double wishbone shock absorber that we just fixed there. Okay. And we need a new steering rack for it. $800 though. 800. Right, let's get the steering rack in, which means I can get Inner tie rod on there. Outer tie rod, that's fine. 34%. First off, let's huh. Like we've literally fixed everything on this side. So now we've got is this front steering knuckle C, 39%, it's fine. Upper suspension arm. I use new rubber bushings if I don't need to. Doesn't bother me if the car fucking breaks down, it comes back to me. Yep, that's how economy works. So it's that, it's an inner tie rod I need. The thing is, I use some of the junker parts on the other side, and it just means that I need to use better parts on this one. Like brand new parts on this side. At the end of the day, you're still getting the same parts. It's just in slightly different places. I need to go to the engine bay for that. Alright, front axle knuckle cover on. The wheel hub's fine. Right, brake disc ventilated. Oh, itchy face. I really need to start going into the barns and just picking up all the random junk that they've got, because it all might come in handy for me. Now let's buy some more brake pads. I think that's what we'll do in the next episode. We'll go and get some random junk from the barns. And I want about 100 grand before I buy a new. Before I buy a new junker to work on, I want 100 grand. So that should give us enough to actually buy the vehicle. So a bottom suspension arm. Alright. And another rubber bushing. Well. Alright. Yep, install that. Shizzle whizzle. Alright, I've already got the double wishbone. The sway bar front end link B. Sway bar front end link B. Oh. Well, it would help if I finished off. Excuse me? Oh, it's the bearing that I haven't put in. Derp. There we go, wheel hub, and then put the rim on. Sorted. Alright, we're good. Job bonus, task bonus 1700, job bonus 800 and odd. 4 grand. Starter's still missing. There was something I had to put in. The annoying thing is I didn't even need to take the frickin' starter off. Right, see you next Tuesday. But unfortunately guys, that's all we've got time for in this episode, so as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Studio Ubinos. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.